Hi there. This is a how to do a tarot card reading and demo that goes along with it. So, what first thing that you want to start with for your tarot card reading is you want to have the person's full name and date of birth. The date of birth is optional, but it does help with the more accurate tarot card reading. And same with the full name. Full name is super helpful. Date of birth optional, but again, it does help with a more accurate reading. This video helps if you want to do it for yourself. Obviously, you already know everything about yourself. And this video also helps if you want to do a tarot card reading for a friend or family member, or if you want to do it professionally. So that's the first step you need to do. It also helps if you have the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So this is the one that I got. This is the redone version right here. And then this is like the bare minimum you need for any tarot reading. This is the basic, like the very first tarot deck that ever came out in Italy back in, I believe it was the 1700s or something like that, possibly earlier. And then if you want to go even further, you could get an oracle card deck. An oracle card deck is any deck that says oracle cards on it. It'll just say oracle cards on it. And the reason you may want to get an oracle card deck is just because it just gives further explanation. And you'll want to study these because, especially if you're a beginner, because with these you'll have to study them, whereas with the oracle card decks, they usually have a little explanation on the bottom and it'll come with a guidebook. This doesn't come with a guidebook, or if it does, the guidebook it comes with is very tiny, and it's not designed for study guide. You'd have to buy a separate study guide. So yeah. So once you have the person's full name and you have the deck you're working with, or decks, you want to shuffle the deck, and there's a lot of different methods for shuffling, but you could shuffle based on angel numbers that the person's been seeing, whether that's you or the other person, if they've been seeing any angel numbers or synchronicities in their life, or it could be based on their birthday. You could add up the numbers into what the prime number is. So if they're born on 12/2, December 2nd, you would add up the 1 and the 2 would be a 3, and then add up the 2 again, that'd be a 5. So you could shuffle the deck 5 times. So here's one way I like to shuffle. That's one shuffle, and then I would just do it again. That's one way I like to shuffle. Just do the bridge. Another way I shuffle is this way. Another way I like to shuffle is I comb it in like that. And then you'll also want to begin your reading with smudging. So I have sage and I have cedar. I will either do just sage or I'll do sage and cedar, but I don't do cedar by itself, not for a reading. And that's because sage is the most traditional way of getting, to have your aura chakra cleansed, getting the spirit guides to come in. Cedar alone is more for like cleansing a room, cleansing the environment. But if I feel like I need extra support, I'll do both together. Otherwise, just sage alone for smudging is good. So you'll just light it and you'll set a prayer and you'll thank your spirit guides. You may want to cleanse your crystals. You may want to cleanse your card deck. I'm not going to, tell you how to say the prayer, but you'll say your prayer. You will also want to say the person's full name and date of birth out loud, and say the prayer with that person's full name and date of birth out loud. You may have seen in some of my other videos how I do this. And just thank the guides and kind of pray for them to come into the reading and to speak through you. If you're not into smudging and you're not into lighting sage, another thing you could do is you could get a diffuser. I have one of those too. You could put some essential oils and drop it into your essential oil diffuser and just diffuse essential oils. And as that's coming up, you could say your prayer and incantation. And then another thing some people do is they light Palo Santo, which is a type of wood. And then another thing you could do is you could get a little room spray and just make sure it's natural scented, and you can just spray as you're thanking spirit to come in to the reading. Just spray around. So once you've said your prayer and intention, the person's name and their birthday, spraying or waving around the stage or diffusing, then you're going to want to, you know, shuffle the cards. So even if you've shuffled it, now as you're doing the live reading, you're shuffling the cards, you're repeating the intention. So, and you're either saying the person's name or the question that they're asking. So they may say, hey, I want a general reading. So if they want a general reading, you may just say, ask Spirit, for this general reading for person A, please show us what they want. And you just shuffle, 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 and you wait for a card to come out. And don't be discouraged if a card doesn't fly out. Cards don't always pop out. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And so sometimes you'll see me shuffle and boom, like a card will just fly out. And that's when they do, I get very confident because I know that it's meant. Other times though, I still am confident that it's meant, because if it doesn't fly out, another thing will happen is it'll peek. It'll peep up like this. So I'll know that I need to pull this one. So that's another way you can tell. And then another way you can tell while you're shuffling and you're asking, or what's the question? Maybe they say, oh, love life. Okay. So question is, or maybe the question is career. Oh, will I get a lot of money? Will I earn a lot of money in 2019? Will I earn a lot of money in 2019? And you just keep repeating. Keep repeating. Oop, see that? It's peeping out, this one. And it just came out. And then that's another way. You just keep repeating it till it comes out. So that's pretty much what you do. So yeah, if cards don't fly out or peep out, don't get discouraged. You can also use your gut and go with the top card, or as you're shuffling, go with what you're feeling to when to stop. Boom, and then take it out. So use your divine intuition. And then, yeah, if you're a beginner, study the cards in advance if you need to. And that's all I have for this one, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. So stay tuned for more videos. Like, subscribe, and thumbs up. Yeah, like, subscribe, share, and comment below. Thanks. Bye.